Good morning and welcome to day 2 here at IAAPA 2019, where today I'm here with Alex.
Hello.
This is it, your first IAAPA too?
I can't wait, I'm so excited to get myself in that building, see everything for the first time, cannot wait.
There's so much going on today. We've got more announcements from the different manufacturers. We're going to be taking more of a stroll around some of the other booths that we didn't cover yesterday, and there's so much actually that we've not already seen at this year's event. In fact, we've got all the water park area to have a look round, there's outdoor areas, and there's so much more as well that we didn't cover in terms of different things such as the food that can be found, like lots of free samples here at IAAPA from different food companies that sell to theme parks. We've got so much to come and it's going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to getting back inside. We've got another 10 until 6 day today to cover it all here at the Expo, but we're going to head straight in first to the producers group and Extreme Engineering that are going to be announcing a new type of dark ride concept. So you know me, I love my dark rides, a big fan of those in the industry, so let's head inside onto the show floor and make our way over to their stall.
It provides ride engineering, rapid installation of ride and show, using elevated track, see here in the column as you see.
Unfortunately, we couldn't really hear much there over at the stand about the Dark Rider reveal. Seems to be a few microphone issues during the event, unfortunately. Obviously, it's up to each of the different booths and manufacturers to provide their own equipment, so we did struggle to hear. But looking at the ride vehicle, I mean, the system for this looks fantastic. It's a suspended dark ride. As you can see, you can have it go through various different scenes. Looks like either a trommel tunnel or a screen there. But yeah, just looking at that, I mean, you've got some information there. Feel free to pause the video to read that in more detail. I feel like it's got a lot of potential. It's like a modern Peter Pan's flight there with the Dark Rider. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to go back there and have more of a chat with them and find out some more details. But yeah, certainly an interesting concept to start the day. So next up then, we're over at the Welcome to Great Britain and Northern Ireland booth. Yeah, I'm liking this, a British booth.
So this is a British booth, and this is a gentleman I'd like to introduce you to. Would you like to say hello? Feel free, Sean.
I would love to say hello. Hello there, how are you today?
Very good, Sean. How are you?
I am wonderful, thank you. Yeah, it's. I must say you look very dressed up for the occasion.
Thank you. I thought I would wear my favourite.
You look great, and I'm loving the badge on there as well. You look awesome.
Thank you.
I think a tie would have gone quite nice with that suit, though.
Yeah, but a bit tight around the neck, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, I've not gone for the tie either, but yeah, especially in Florida, and it's quite warm in here, especially being from the UK, where it's a little bit cooler.
Could you tell us where in the UK you're from?
UK, actually. Yeah. I can tell you that.
Whereabouts in the UK are you from, could I ask?
I'm from Cornwall.
From Cornwall?
Currently only 9 degrees.
Yeah, a very nice area, Cornwall, isn't it?
It is.
It's wonderful. Well, I'll leave you to it. Thank you very much for chatting with us.
Nice to meet you, Sean. Have a lovely day.
Nice to meet you too. Quality of the animatronics over there on that booth were fantastic. A British company, and it was great to chat with them and find out a bit more information about their audio animatronics. And the fact that the guy we were actually chatting to there, the animatronic itself, it was actually sat back in Cornwall, the guy controlling that. It's basically like a Skype conversation that you're having, but except through an animatronic. In his eyes, that's why you've got cameras, and that's why you can really focus for the people that he's talking to. Absolutely love that. And so much more to see in regards to animatronics coming up today. Right, we're going to have a bit of a section now on water parks. We're over here at Polin Waterparks to learn a bit more about some new slides that they're releasing, and we'll also have a little look around their booth as well. They've got some great models over here, and in terms of water parks, we're going to have a look at some of the other booths that are here at IAAPA 2019 as well, and see what they've got to offer us.
Polin team are so pleased to have you here at the Polin Group today. Thank you so much for coming. As you might already know, Polin Waterparks is a 43-year-old company. We are based in Turkey, but we have won the Best New Product Concept Award, 2nd place for Time Rider. So I would like to share this good news with you. Thank you So we designed the disabled handicapped version of the splash bucket.
Lots of advantages for the park. I would like to touch only 3 of them and emphasize them. The first one is that this amazing media experience to the visitors. The second one is that it's an exponential marketing exposure for the park. So think about yourself having this amazing thing, putting it into the social network where the marketing exposure is huge.
Quite a big announcement there then from Polin Waterparks. Now in terms of providing rides back in the UK, just give you a bit of an example of what that company provided for recently. That's actually Waterworld in Stoke-on-Trent. They did the new slides there, just give you a bit of a reference to any UK viewers. But of course they've done water slides all around the world and the company are based in Turkey. Luckily it was quite a big announcement that we could actually hear a good speaker system there, which was good. Let's go back to the start then. I mean 5 new products were released there by Polin Waterparks. A couple of new like the slides look really interesting. Like the transparent slide, I really like the look of it. You saw that.
The most transparent looking slide in the entire world, with the support structure too. It's going to become pretty much invisible, which is pretty exciting actually. I think that's going to look good, especially from a distance. They want the viewpoint to be that you can't actually see the slide, but you can see the people moving down it. I mean, that's pretty cool.
I mean, we've seen sections of water slides with that. We've got some of those back in the UK. However, to have a full slide with the transparent tube is very different. There's something that's really important is making these water parks and attractions caters for everyone. As you can see just to the side of us here, this was spoke about during the video presentation there. It's about making things more accessible, and this is another one of their new products. I think it's fantastic. It means that wheelchair users can actually use that. They had a version before that wasn't wheelchair accessible, and it's great that they've gone back to that concept and doing that. I think that's really nice, especially in this industry, opening it up to more people.
You said that diversity is a really important thing, and it's so true, is that attractions all over the world, not just water parks, become more accessible for people who maybe have physical limiting conditions, they struggle to take part in a lot of activities. It's nice that if something that they can't take part in, that they can have options available that are exclusive to them and to other people. I mean, I'm quite jealous. I'd love to have it on one of those. I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's a really cool, innovative idea. It has a sense of fun to it, competition, but it's also completely accessible to anyone and everyone. I think that's really important. It's very good on that.
Another big part of that to take away from it was all the theming. I mean, you can see it just behind us here, some of the theming what they actually produced at Polin, and I must say it looks absolutely awesome. They went quite into the history of the company and how they put it all together, and yeah, I thought that was great. We also found out like a bit of technology that was quite cool, wasn't it? If Alex can get it to load up for us.
So they've decided that, knowing recently that a lot of water slides now and a lot of water parks take a photo of you when you're going down the slide, this company want to do a little bit better than that. Polin have got an idea that could revolutionise photos and videos on water slides, and they've decided that what's going to happen is now you can download an app on your phone and you take a selfie when you first download the app, and it's completely free to set it up for the first time.
Yeah.
Any slides you go down throughout the day will use AI technology, which if you don't know is augmented interactivity, and it will basically showcase your place like we're on camera right now and find you across the water park, across the water slides. It will capture your photos and videos, you refresh it and it becomes available. And to demonstrate, they even took a photo of me without knowing, sat there in the talk. There I am, sat right there.
Very clever, and of course it's great for the water parks, then they can decide how they would charge for that service, you know, in terms of different ways.
And you can pay on the app too, so you don't have to go back to your locker to get money to pay for it. You don't have to find your bank card. When you leave the water park, you've got 30 days, go and purchase whatever you want, download it instantly to your phone. I think that's a fantastic system.
Big announcement there from Polin Waterparks. Not the only company that provide water attractions we're going to be looking at today. We're going to have a look at Whitewater and some of the others as well as we continue here at the IAAPA Expo. But I really enjoyed that. A big press conference, that one. So the guys over at Polin Waterparks actually asked us to have a little go of the game just there, and Alex won. But yeah, we had a go on it, and it was awesome. Brilliant how it's so accessible. So you've got a little escape room over here that you can try out. And over here, I'm loving this. A very heavily themed shooting gallery. I mean, look at this. With a perfect fit into a theme park or even like an arcade, something like Coral Island in Blackpool, again for any of our UK viewers. Something like that would fit in there beautifully. So look at all the details. So as we said in the day one video from here at IAAPA, and check it out if you've not seen it, there is so much here to see. When you look at the size of this conference centre, and 3 videos is not going to cover absolutely everything. There's so much. You could film 10 videos from here and not cover everything. There's so much to see at this event. And of course, we've seen the highlights. Here's Alex having a go at another shooting gallery here. Beautifully themed. How are you getting on there? Yeah.
Pretty good so far. One thing you can't really describe it, the smell of fresh wood, it's clearly a fresh product, it's wonderful.
Over at the motion device stand then now, and they've got this virtual reality dinghy ride. It's called Crazy Rafting VR. Quite a lot of movement on that. And that's the thing with me, I'm not a huge fan of VR on roller coasters. However, actually having an experience like this where it's designed with the VR in mind from the start, I think it's great. I'd like to see more of this. And you think about your indoor entertainment centres, you can put maybe 6 or so of these in a row, or just have one if you're a smaller operation. But yeah, it looks really good fun. So this is giving us a bit more information about the Mountain Mile Adventure Park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. We was there earlier in the year. Tennessee, of course, we didn't get to visit this as it was still under construction, but we did actually drive right past it. So we're over at a company now called CityGraph that actually design theme park maps. I mean, this is right up my street, seeing something like this. I mean, that's the beauty of coming to this event. You get to see so many different things. But yeah, this company designs maps. I mean, you don't even think, like, someone's got to actually do it, haven't they? And it's these guys. As you can see, you've got Universal Studios Hollywood there. They put that together for the map there. Quite a recent map as well, because you've got the Wisdom World of Harry Potter down at the bottom. Yeah, lots of other independent attractions as well. It's really interesting to see the mix between some of the smaller parks and some of the bigger parks as well. But yeah, fascinating. I do recognise quite a few of these designs. So we're over at BEC Rides now, a company from Germany. Just thought I'd show you a look at this robo-arm here. Now, of course, you can have this on a track with screens and set pieces, or you can have it floor mounted. You may have a screen in front of it, maybe set pieces, but most likely if it was floor mounted, you'd expect it to be a screen-based experience. Yeah, just quite interesting to actually look at the robo-arm model, and gives you a good idea of how it all comes together. Some of my favourite rides in the world, such as, of course, Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, use a robo-arm system similar to this. And yeah, just thought I'd show you it because it's really fascinating just to look at the details on there. And yeah, they're actually a German company. Really nice guys. You've got a model down here as well, so you can also see that. And a test seat. Yeah, it's BEC Rides from Germany. Love this. Just sort of to show you the robo-arm that they've got here on display. Now here at Theme Park Worldwide, we absolutely love anything Christmas, and this stand here looks right up our street, especially the Christmas tree here. I mean, this gives you a bit of an idea on what you can do to save space at your attraction. It's half a Christmas tree. You can have it up against a wall or a building, but it's just a way of saving space. And obviously from round at the front, it looks like a normal Christmas tree. You'd never know that it's not got a back part to it. But this company over here, it's Winterlang Inc. So I'll have a little look around here, Winterlang Incorporated. So I'll have a little walk through and see what we've got to have a look at.
Favourite time of the year.
We love the festive season, so it looks like they've got some big snowmen here, like an entrance archway, and a few other different photo opportunities in here as well that they are selling. So you've got this fantastic photo opportunity over here. I am loving the chocolate bar being unwrapped over at the back. And all the details, I mean, these are absolutely gorgeous. Of course, if you're a shopping centre with like a Santa's Grotto or Winter Wonderland walkthrough, a casino in Las Vegas, or of course a theme park installation, you know, these are brilliant for the festive season. And I must say, I've seen a lot of Christmas decorations over the years, and a few bits already here at IAAPA this year. But the quality and detail of these is absolutely wonderful. I really do like them, especially the chocolate bar. I think that looks great. Yeah, if we come a little bit closer over here, you really get to see how much like effort has been put into making these look really realistic. A giant bauble over there as well, and a sweet corn chair as well. That's quite awesome, isn't it? A pumpkin that you can sit on with the seeds. Yeah, really nice booth. Over now at DOF Robotics. They've got this huge machine on display over here. Look at this. This is the Hurricane 360 VR. Wow. It looks quite an aggressive ride, this, in a good way. I mean, you imagine with the VR goggles on there, being fully immersed in what they're actually watching on there. It's brilliant. Oh, wow. Great to be able to see all of the system, of course. If this was installed at a park or in a building, you may not really get to see it. Really makes you appreciate how much work is put into all the pistons and pneumatics behind these rides. Amazing to see all that. Like I said, it normally would be covered up once it had been installed. End of the ride, I think. Well, no, a bit more. So the simulator you saw in action there actually goes upside down as well. Imagine wearing the VR goggles and going upside down on there. I mean, I imagine that's a really intense experience. Anyway, moving on, it's not very often that theme parks are represented here at IAAPA. It's normally the manufacturers and all the different companies that provide for the parks. However, Lotte World in South Korea have actually got a booth here with some awesome models. So let's go round and have a walk through. So Alex has just tried out this experience here, haven't you?
It's very cool.
So this model that we can see that's absolutely huge, like you've basically just been inside the model, but not this one, using virtual reality.
Virtual reality, and the train that's
AR.
actually moving around this model has got an AR camera built into it. So the lady there with the sun around her face and the team here were actually waving to us, and they actually appeared in the sky in the video, so we were actually seeing them whilst moving around this VR world, which was absolutely incredible to see. And everything you see here in miniature form, we were experiencing, but with the gods above waving down on us.
That's really cool.
Very, very clever.
And it looked just like this.
Just like this. Every section I remember seeing on the way around this. It's absolutely wonderful. Really impressive.
So yesterday we was over at ETF for the reveal of the new dark ride, and they're working in conjunction with Holovis. So here we go. They told us to come over here and have a look at the Holovis booth to turn ourselves into minifigures, and there we are. And I think that looks really good. Like, as you can see, we're moving there. Hello. It's moving on the screen. That's really cool. So this is all part of the new dark ride coming to Legoland New York when it opens on July the 4th, 2020. That's awesome, and there we are at the end. So we're over at SimTech Systems now, and I just thought I'd show you this. I mean, it's really cool. You've got the screens in the middle, not just spinning round on this system, and they can line up next to each other, they can move outwards, up, down, really, really cool. It's like having a bit of a robo-arm system in the middle. Awesome. Now these guys build various different rides out there, as you can see from the video presentation. You may recognize some of their interactive rides that they've done out there as well. And of course, the great thing about coming to the expo is that they've all got like leaflets, some have got USB flash drives, and you can just take these, and brilliant to take home, have a look at, and really learn more about the industry, and especially what the different manufacturers actually create. So I'll definitely have to pick up some more of those after we've had a little look all around this area. I'm fascinated by what I can see just behind it, so I think we should head over there and have a look. This is actually one of the largest booths here at this year's IAAPA Expo, and yeah, it's absolutely massive. You've got this large truss. There's actually home to a few different attractions here that we can see. You've got them all listed off at the top, including the one that I'm really interested here in the middle, and it's just about to be sent, and that's the roll glider. As you can see, you've got the platform just over there. The doors will open and close. Of course, that's for safety reasons, just to make sure that everyone's all harnessed up, and then away they go. So we should be seeing them moving out shortly. Looking forward to seeing this in action. Just seemed like it might be a bit of a capacity nightmare, depending on where it was installed though, because yeah, it took maybe 3 minutes just to get it on its way, but here we go. This is the roll glider, and this is powered. So there's a lot of these zip wire style attractions out there now, but of course it's gravity, whereas this is actually powered. You can see the motor built into it. It's quite snappy actually. course, this is a very basic layout. You could do all sorts with this, and it's great for like indoor parks, maybe entertainment centres. But you've not just got that, you've got like a high ropes course, all the different names here of what you can see. You've got Walltopia, safety engineering, Techtopia, and of course what we've just seen there with the roll glider. But yeah, all sorts of stuff. A lot of the other things I've seen before with other manufacturers, but yeah, the roll glider, something a bit different there. Just think that have to be, it depends on where you want to put that really, especially with the capacity. There is just so much to see here at this expo. It is crazy. You've got Golden Horse over there as well. They're famous for doing various different rides, all sort of models, from their tilting coaster that you can see at the top here, to drop towers. You've got the giant wheel down there, the chute ride, all sorts. But yeah, Golden Horse are here as well. They're very famous for various different reasons, Golden Horse. As you can see here at the side, you've got all different games. There's a whole section dedicated to like going through interactive experiences such as laser mazes and all that sort of stuff. Honestly, there is so much. It is crazy how much there is here to see. I mean, we stand here again and look all the way around. Gives you a big idea on just how huge it is. You can zoom in all the way down there. That's just down to one of the other ends. Let's continue having a bit of an explore. We've still got some major roller coaster manufacturers to go and have a look at as well. So we're going to head down there later on. Also some of the water park companies. Over here at Gold Cascade now, they actually produce these wonderful water fountains. Absolutely love these. You know me, I love a good fountain package. And this is great. I mean, for me, fountains are great at the entrance to parks and create a really good first impression. Yeah, these look awesome. I think I recognise some of the system down here as well with the LEDs attached to the back. Of course, there's a lot of smaller installations out there, and then you've got much larger shows like Aquanura at F-Telling, World of Colour at California Adventure. But yeah, it's really good to see that in person.
They've got quite a lot of fountain displays in Beijing in China that they cover.
Interesting.
They're like the main supplier to the city of Beijing. So they cover a lot of the Memorial Park displays and Central Park displays, I think. Very much a lot of investment in China, I am aware, but naturally being here at IAAPA, one of the biggest things is that people can interconnect internationally and expand their business. As you mentioned, you see fountains all over the world, but how they're revolutionised and how they're impacted scared me. Yeah, it's revolutionary. There's so much technology, and it's nice to see it front hand in display and how it works, and speak to the leading experts in the industry too.
Shall we look at Wiegand?
Definitely.
Let's have a look. So you may have been on various different alpine coasters out there around the world. There's a high chance that Wiegand from Germany have had a big part in those. As you can see here by looking at their portfolio, they do so much more as well, even things that I didn't realise they did. So it's fantastic to see all these different systems. Have a look down here as well. As you can see, they also did the orbital slide at the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park in London. Yeah, they do all sorts of slides, as you can see over here. It's fascinating to have a look, isn't it? See all these different companies that, you know, yes, there's a lot of major manufacturers here, but to come and see some of the other companies, I love a good alpine coaster. We've got loads here on the channel, and they've got a model as well of one of their systems that we can see. So the team here have just been chatting to me all about their new product that we can see here. A very impressive model. Look at all of the lights on there. Looks absolutely awesome. And they've actually won the IAAPA Brass Ring Award, the first place for Best New Product. This looks absolutely insane. So as you can see, it's a launched water slide. Now the system you can see here coming down in the middle actually pushes the boat, vehicle, whatever you'd like to call it, up the middle just there into like a racing water slide. At the top, one goes this way, the other will split off that way. And of course with all the lighting package around it as well. Yeah, that looks absolutely incredible, something a little bit different. Really hope we see one of these built in the near future. Love this manufacturer, fantastic move. So a booth that we've not yet had a look at is SBF Visa, and look at this. Wow. So we're going to go and give this new coaster a ride. As you can see, you've got 4 spinning cars, and then at the front you've got this wheel that spins round, completely different to the rest of the train. And here we go. Whoa, look at that. So we're going to go and yeah, have a ride on it and see what we think to it. So SBF have got one of the larger booths here. They've got quite a few of their different products. And this, we're getting to the part now where we're going to go and ride some rides. This is the first time out of the 2 days that we've done any. We mentioned yesterday there's an outdoor section with some rides there as well, so we're going to give those a go. You've got the crazy cars over there, a spinning flat ride. You've got this drop-in shot tower over here. Well, yes, let's head round towards the coaster. Let's go and check it out. So it's been a bit of a wait, but hopefully it's going to be more than worth it. Here we go. You might spot a couple of familiar faces in the spinning car there. We've got other Alex and also Brett. Off they go in the spinning car. Let's hope this is going to be worth it.
I think it's going to be good. I'm excited. Like, Brett and Alex are laughing the whole way around, so that's optimistic for me.
Here we go.
Look at them go, wow.
Yeah, probably waited about 40 minutes. Let's hope that, yeah, we're in for a treat with this one. Let's go.
With you and I, there's going to be a lot of weight on one side.
It's going to be a laugh.
Yeah, and I think it's going to really help make it move quicker, so let's see.
Let's go. How are you feeling there then, Alex?
Oh, I'm nervous, Sean, I'm really nervous.
To be honest, you look like you've got quite a bit of room there.
I'm quite, yeah, relaxed.
It doesn't look as tight in here as what I was expecting,
I'm
actually.
quite a big built guy. The last time I think we did one of these was on a flat ride, so to do this on a roller coaster, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm really liking the fact they're trying something different. We've moved on to the GoPro now for this one. Just looking above Alex's shoulders there, actually, you've got quite a lot of padding on the restraint, so hopefully makes it a bit more comfortable. But here we go, let's see how this rides. I'm going to spin you around to face me during the ride here. And we've got a dispatch. Here we go. So this is actually at the front of the train here. We're going to head up the kicker wheels here. Make our way round to the airtime hill. And that's where we're going to have a bit of a spin, I believe.
Oh no.
Here we go. Oh,
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh.
quite intense.
Oh. Wow! Oh my god.
Back round for lap number 2. It happens very quickly. Oh. Here we go. Oh, I really like that.
Oh my word! Wow! Oh.
And you've got to bear in mind as well, this is a family coaster. That was really intense. That's got to be one of the most intense coaster experiences. Blimey, the fact it's on the airtime hill as well. Incredible. We'll get off and talk a bit more about that. That was absolutely incredible, wasn't it? Like, what do you think to that, Brett?
I was not expecting that. You off-ride, it looks like you spin, but it's not intense, and you're on it, and it goes right over there, and you're like, oh my god.
That was crazy. I mean, how was it for you, Alex?
Intense. Very, very intense. Doesn't look it, but it is.
That's a family coaster.
It's like a mini X2.
Yeah, it is like a mini X2, and you've got to think with SBF, they are one of the more budget manufacturers. To be offering that, I think we're going to see a lot of these popping up at theme parks around the world. Really good solid ride, small footprint, and as they have here as well, they can fit other rides right around the track.
So you get numerous attractions in that one space, which is, you know, for a small park, that's what we're looking for. So
absolutely excellent. That's one of my favourite parts of the expo. Really great that we can take you on board with that as well with the GoPro. Likewise, with some other rides, we've got another little coaster to get on, so we'll go and have a ride on that. Here we go then, on the Sky Flyer. Whee! Love it. Now, quite a big layout on this one. Round we go. How many laps are we going to get? Hey. Oh. To be honest, it is quite snappy for a smaller ride. Lap number 2.
go.
Into this corner now. Oh. I like that.
How many laps are we getting?
This is number 3.
I think we're getting 3 or 4.
3. It's a good little ride actually, isn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Oh. So of course these are all presented here by Rides For You and also SBF Visa. Oh, this is good. I'm glad Alex is keeping count. I've lost track. Yeah.
Good idea. Just did it now.
Really nice trains on this as well actually. Of course it all depends on where they are. It's up to the park how many laps they want to give, isn't it? You may go to a park and they want to give 2 laps, others may want to do 10 laps. This 7 is it? We're going for 10, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last one, 8.
Is that it?
No, 8.
still going. Oh, I think it's going to brake as it goes back up the lift again, isn't it, this? And uses the same sort of wheels as it does to go up to spin them in reverse to slow us down. And there we go, 8-lap special. We've got a +2 today, which is great. I mean, that's the least of your worries when you come to this event. I mean, there's so much more to see, but getting both the coasters done, well worth it. I think next we're actually going to head outside and go and do some more of the rides out there. So we've made our way from the main hall into another area now that's been set up here at IAAPA 2019, and that's the exploration station. We've got animatronics in here, along with that virtual reality and so much more. So let's take a walk around and see what there is. So here we've got the decor group, and as you can see, you've got these large Christmas decorations that look absolutely awesome. I mean, look at the train there, all the LED lights, the colour schemes on there, absolutely gorgeous. Of course, in the back you've got presents and the tree there as well. Love the candy canes at the back there. So here's a look at the ADJ booth. Looks absolutely awesome. All sorts of smoke machines we can see here, bubble machines, lighting, lasers, everything. Looks great.
We've been a fan of this company for many years.
Yeah.
So, it's really nice to see such a lot of widespread.
That's what we like. I love the vertical foggers. They look awesome.
It's so cool to see because you don't really think about DJ technology, but it's so important. Live theatre,
shows, parades, it all comes into it.
Everything coming into play now. Dry ice machines, you name it. All part of making the experience. This is included.
It's great. I didn't realise this was quite as big in here as what it was. Loads to see. Yeah, that's ADJ. There's a go-karting track like company over here as well. 360 karting. They've got a model over here. We'll show you the model so we can see that. Multi-level go-karting. There we go. Awesome. So we're over at Dinoscapes now, just to have a look at these animatronics here. And I must say the movement is really impressive, especially the dinosaur just here. I mean, you look at all the different moving parts on there, it looks stunning. It's flowing really nice as well. I mean, animatronics have really come a long way, and we've still got some others to see here at the expo. But these ones really, we were just walked into here and my eyes were drawn over here straight away, especially looking over here towards Kong. I mean, look at this, it looks amazing. Of course, you've got the large gorilla over here. All the movement is fantastic, it really is. I mean, these guys are a relatively new company, and yeah, I mean, you can't tell looking at these. Really good quality. You've got the penguin over here as well. Mantis. I like how you've got all the information down the bottom here as well. But yeah, the movement is fantastic, and they are huge as well. And there's a little look at the list of places that have already provided for. As you can see, England there, the Lost World Dinosaur Park. Great to see some of these smaller exhibitors there, and you've got to think it's great to appreciate them, and some of the bigger exhibits inside the main hall have built up over time. They were probably started off in the tents outside, and they've worked their way up and built the companies through exposure and more sales, and yeah, you know, now they've ended up in there. So it's great to appreciate you know, everyone who comes to this event. It really is. We've made our way now to the outdoor exhibits to have a walk around here. There's a couple of attractions that you can go on. Of course, it's all included in coming here to the event, whether you paid for a ticket, you're a buyer, or you're press, such as we are. But you've got inflatables, climbing walls, all sorts of stuff. There's a little star flyer over here as well. Let's have a little walk around and just see what there is. But so far, I can't really see anything out here that's very unique in terms of, I've seen most things that we can see here before. But we'll have a little look around and just see what there is before heading back inside the main hall. Then here we go on Starscream. We thought we may as well have a ride on it because we'll get some great views around the area, and yeah, of course it shows just how big the conference centre actually is. I mean, it's absolutely huge. You'll really get a good idea from just up here. You'll see just behind me, also looking over towards SeaWorld, and yeah, you get a good view of the outdoor area as well. So I'll spin you around and let's have a look. spectacular views all around Orlando. SeaWorld in the distance, you can just see Mako. And there we go, and that's Starscream. Nice little family rides for a park, or of course travelling as well. That was good fun, I quite enjoyed it. And up next, we're going on the crazy surf just here. I actually went on the prototype version of this at Hyde Park Winter Wonderland last year, so I have already been on it. Really good fun ride, but Brett's not had to go on it before.
I've not seen this before, it looks very strange. But
yeah, are we going to come in and give it a ride?
Looking forward to giving it a go, see what it feels like.
Yeah, you get quite a nice sensation on this. It was one of my favourites.
It goes up and spins at the same time, so it might be a weird sensation. But
it's definitely a weird sensation. It was one of the best rides last year at Winter Wonderland at Hyde Park. So
yeah, it'd be nice to give it a go, because it's like one of the main rides out here, so I'll be interested to see what it's like.
Are you enjoying being back for a second day of the expo?
I am, yeah. The outside's not a little bit disappointed. I thought there was going to be more out here, but it's more like inflatables and stuff.
I guess it all depends as well on what manufacturers bring out. If a large like flat ride manufacturer builds something, it's probably going to be out here, isn't it?
But there's a couple of good indoor sections that are not in the main show building, which is cool.
Not to be missed, some of those as well.
Quite a lot of interactive things you can do, lots of VR, trampolines, that sort of stuff, sort of games, whereas inside is the main manufacturers, isn't it?
It is.
It's been a brilliant event.
Oh, awesome. Absolutely awesome. You're with us for the full day, aren't you, tomorrow as well?
All day tomorrow.
All day.
Back. Can't get enough of it.
Let's get you on the crazy surf.
Do it.
Let's go. Here we go. Are you ready to go surfing?
This is interesting. Whoa.
I've never been surfing before, but I've been on this. Here we go. Yay! Oh. You know Brett's enjoying it when you get a whoa.
Whoa! Wow, that's good.
So none of these guys have been on this before. It's a bit like a Miami wave that spins.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Brett's buying one.
Hold on to those articles.
Yes.
Oh, it's gone the other way.
Spin you guys round.
Oh, this is great. No hands is brilliant too.
Whoa! Crazy surf.
Whoa!
Whoa! Is Alex all right there at the end? She's not a massive fan of spinning rides. Yeah. But she came on and gave it a go, so fair play. Woo! You know what I say? If you don't like it, you never have to do it again. Yeah.
Is that the end of it?
I'm not too sure. I think that's it. Oh no, we're going the other way.
Oh, brilliant.
So manufactured by KMG. I think it's Rides for You that have got this on display for us today. Whoa! Whoa! I actually prefer the sensation this way.
Yeah. Woohoo! Oh, this is brilliant too.
Yeah, it is like a Miami wave. Of course, done a lot to those over the years. Yeah. But this is, yeah, it's insane. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, awesome.
Oh my God. Wow, this is fantastic.
It's really good.
Woo! Oh my God. Wow.
A little bit faster.
Oh,
there we go. Full speed now. That's it.
That was brilliant. Wow.
And Brett enjoyed that?
That was fantastic.
I don't know about Alex back there. Yeah. She's very quiet now. Very quiet. Enjoy that?
Yeah, it's better than the coaster.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? Yeah, it's something a bit different. Hopefully we see more of these. Like I say, built by KMG, these. Do some great rides, KMG. And this is certainly one of their best. Love it. So we're over at Dead Farm Productions now. And look at this, we love horror here at Theme Park Worldwide. Really nicely themed. That is absolutely awesome. There's the price for you. Oh, that is excellent. Love that.
You can do it one more time. It's got smoke, but that time it didn't smoke.
Awesome. Let's see it again. Yeah, I'm loving all this horror. Look at all the decor up at the top. Oh, that's awesome. I am absolutely loving this. How awesome. You've got the popcorn stand over there. That is brilliant. Really unexpected as well.
Ice cream!
Lovely.
Ice cream! Ice cream!
Absolutely brilliant. I love it. Brilliant set pieces and at good prices as well. Really good. And the facade looks awesome here as well. Brilliant. So we've made our way back inside then now to one of the busiest sections here at the IAAPA Expo. It's the food, where you can try all sorts of food samples. We've got this ice cream here from Margaritaville, so let's try what it's like. It's very, it's very spicy at the top, yeah. Do you know what the bottom tastes like? Interesting, it's like a vanilla, like a tropical vanilla, and then at the top it's very spicy. But yeah, what you got there, Brett? What have you got some to try?
Got these donuts.
So these from State Fair mini donuts.
Pretty good.
Well, they are mini. Do they taste good?
Very good.
Different. I'll have to try some of those, but yeah, it's spicy. It's very nice.
I didn't get one.
All the food around here though is free to try in the sample area. Of course, there's areas around the side where you do have to pay for food, but everything in this area you can have a sample for free.
Yeah, brilliant. And then obviously they give you a little pamphlet about if you want to get them in the future.
So we've got like a donut machine over there on sale for parks attraction.
Yeah, you've got, yeah, exactly. So you got to buy the machine and the donuts come with it. Where are you guys from?
Starting to get used to this now. It's okay. It's not my favourite. You have to try one. So we're continuing with our walk around the show floor here at the IAAPA Expo 2019, and we've made our way to Sally Dark Rides. I love what Sally put together. We've got these awesome animatronics on display here today. Look at these. These are actually going to Six Flags.
Anywhere, and with your fishing skills, I think we're going to need it.
Some great movement on these. Loving the pizza slice. Are you trying to give that to me? That's a no. That was awesome. Yeah, so Sally have done lots of different dark rides and animatronics and theming. There's some great stuff out there.
You know, Garfield, you're supposed to wait an hour after eating before going into the water. Because since you're always eating, you'll probably need
Here's a look at some of their portfolio. You recognise on the screen round here as well. Quite a few rides all around the world, quite a lot that are featured here on this channel. A lot of interactive shooters, screen-based rides, theming. Sally rides normally have a nice mix between set pieces and theming, hence the new Sesame Street ride that they've done at Portaventura World in Spain. They had the Big Bird animatronic actually before, they actually made that. Fantastic stuff. We've got a couple more wooden coaster manufacturers to see shortly, and we're also going to see some sort of water show as well. So this company is called Liquid Fireworks. Here we can see a 330 feet, 100 meter show. This gives you an idea on what they can provide, of course, depending on the clients. And yeah, we've got this large inflatable. We'll head inside and have a little look at what they've got on display for us. I must say, I'm absolutely loving this. I can see now why they're calling them like water fireworks. All the different shapes and patterns that they're making. Very impressive. I like all the different layers that build it up as well. Very, very nice package. Oh, I love that. This is going to be one of my favourite things I've seen at the Expo. I love it. Oh, I was loving the fountain package there. Honestly, fantastic. A brilliant addition to any theme park, in my opinion. Anyway, we're over at Fantawild now. I just thought I'd show you this huge model that is absolutely awesome. The detailing on this is incredible. As you can see, I mean, you've got coasters, show buildings for dark rides. You've even got the parking structure over in the top left corner. Of course, you've got the castle there in the middle. Absolutely wonderful. I mean, you think about the amount of time that's gone into creating this model. Absolutely fantastic. I'll put you down at sort of more towards eye level so you can appreciate that there. A wonderful model. I mean, they're opening parks all across China, and yeah, this is one of them. Amazing. I mean, even look at the theming on the parking structure. Fantastic, isn't it? What a model. You think about the amount of time and effort that's gone into build that. Wow. So we're over at EAI Haptics now, where we've got Alex over here having a little go on the seats here, and it's all about movement. I mean, we've just been sat on these seats here as well, and you've got like a control panel on the front here, and you can press it, and it means that you can simulate various different movements, such as maybe a spider sort of crawling up your back and all sorts. I mean, yeah, it's a real interesting system. I mean, the fact that there's a lot of companies out there now, a lot of theme parks that are using screens, using theming. However, it's adding to the experience with this and all about the movement. And you think of this on like a coaster or a dark ride, I'd love to see more of it. I really feel like it's something that parks should be going with. But yeah, real nice booth to come to, and we've learned quite a lot of information down here. Fantastic. Well, I must say we're having a wonderful day chatting with lots of different manufacturers, mainly from dark ride companies and people who build parade floats, theming items, animatronics. Absolutely wonderful, it really is. Now there's a large section here all dedicated to arcades, all things like claw machines, everything like your air hockey. There's all sorts here, there really is, and this is a huge section. Alex and Breton are getting a bit competitive over here. Even these air hockey tables have come a long way over the years though. I mean, I remember when these looked so basic. They all used to have like the bar going across here with your score at the top. Now they've got all LED lights underneath the panels. Of course, you've got like air that pumps out of the little holes just here and rises up. Yeah, fantastic. Who's winning, Brett? Oh, I love it.
Oh no.
If you love anything to do with arcades and games in theme parks, this really is the place to come. There's a whole corner that is dedicated to loads of different machines. I mean, you've got grabbers, you've got interactive games, basketball games, ones featuring VR. Honestly, there's so much here, there really is. I've never seen anywhere near as many different types of games here. And it makes you realise how much development and room for growth there is when it comes to games in theme parks and arcades. But yeah, there's so much everywhere. Let's carry on having a look around. So ProSlide were the main supplier for Universal's Volcano Bay, the water theme park at Universal Orlando Resort, and there's 17 ProSlide attractions actually at Volcano Bay. Let's take a little look over here. As you can see, lots of different parks and theme parks, water parks, all represented here, and loads of different models. We'll start off here by taking a look at this from Siam Park. These models are incredible. Some of the best that I've actually seen at IAAPA this year. I mean, it's absolutely huge, all the different models on display. So yeah, let's have a little look round. So I must say the guys here at ProSlide are absolutely fantastic. Learned loads of information about their products and how they've developed over the years. Here's a couple of models from Holiday World, and we actually went on this over here. Unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to experience Mammoth due to inclement weather at the time. But yeah, the models are brilliant. I mean, you got some from Six Flags here and all sorts. The quality of these models is brilliant, it really is. I mean, look at these, even the smaller ones. They've also won an IAAPA Brass Ring Award, so congratulations to ProSlide. First place for Best New Product for the water park ride attraction. And yeah, we'll take a little look at that when we head over there. It's for the Splashway water park in Texas, I believe. More models here, and we'll continue to make our way around this way. So this is a model of the new Nickelodeon water park that's coming to the American Dream Mall and set to open soon. And as you can see, lots of different rides from ProSlide here. Got this huge pool in the middle. And this, of course, is going to be an indoor water park. It's got a big dome structure, actually, what covers over it. Yeah, you've got some huge attractions. I mean, look at the side of this all the way around. A massive ride for them. Like I say, some of the best models that I think we've seen out here at the show over the past 2 days. And these models here from Volcano Bay. The Krakatoa Aqua Coaster there. Right from Hershey Park. Absolutely awesome. and this is the ride that's won the award for Pro Slide, and yeah, it looks absolutely awesome. I mean, look at that from an aerial perspective, all the interaction there as well. Brilliant, isn't it? Really nice booth this, one of my favourites out here. As we make our way around the corner, we can find information about Rulantica, the new water park opening very, very soon at Europa Park in Germany. Here we go, yeah, I'm really looking forward to experiencing Rulantica at some point, and ProSlide have done all of their different water rides in action there. Various different slides and so much more. Right then, so next up we're over at PTC, Philadelphia Toboggan Coasters. I just thought we'd show you this. I mean, I'm loving the display here of this coaster train. The fact that it's on an angle as well, you can really get to appreciate it. I mean, PTC builds some absolutely incredible rides, a lot more classic coasters. Of course, you may recognise the seating design here with the restraints. Of course, you've got the seat belts fitted out in there as well. But the beauty of PTC is the really nice padding that we can see. Very comfortable rides, really enjoyable to sit in. And this train is awesome here with the design all on the side here as well. It's great to actually be able to look underneath the train here and see the various different wheels and different components that keep this thing on the tracks and keep it going. Yeah, it looks absolutely awesome. We can see some of their portfolio here on display. Various different PTC rides out there. Sometimes they'll just build the trains to go on other wooden coasters, and then obviously sometimes they'll build the full thing. But just some great ones, especially on our USA road trip earlier this year. Yeah, just thought I'd show you this. I mean, I think it looks great. Very simple at the front, but a really nice design with the logo there on the front of the train. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So finally today we're over here at the Gravity Group. They build some awesome rides, and just thought I'd show you this here, a brilliant Zero car with the boat out the front in the water. How awesome is this? I mean, this isn't out there at the moment at a park, this is just a concept, but these guys have done all sorts. One of my favourites is actually here in Florida, and that's Mindblower Fun Spot in Kissimmee. It's awesome up there, and you can see it on the photo just here at the back. Yeah, brilliant ride with the inversion there, and the Zero car's brilliant. It's like got two pieces of dynamite at the front just there. Another one of my favourite rides from the Gravity Group we can see featured here on the wall as well, and that's at Grönalund in Sweden. A gorgeous park that packs so much into a small space. There's actually a dark ride underneath this coaster, and they built it on the roof. You've got Jetline, which runs around here as well, and so much was fit into a very small space with that coaster. Of course, there's still quite a few of their rides that I'm yet to experience. Stuff like Kentucky Flyer, Kentucky Kingdom. I really like to get on that. That was a new ride from them for this year. And so much more. Yeah, great guys down here, and the fact they've got this Zero car on display, it looks absolutely awesome, something a little bit different. Of course, whilst we're out here in Orlando, we'll be heading back there and having a ride on Mindblower, and look who it is. I'm not too sure who this guy is here coming for his ride, but we should maybe check his restraint there. Let's get him sent off there.
I want to get some hold on, I want to get some airtime, Mike.
He's been stable.
Alright guys, I'll be here all night.
Yeah, you can't come to the party tonight. You're here all night. Turn the lights off, leave him here.
Drive the boat.
Yeah, but we've not seen you all day. Like, you had a good second day.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. I feel like this show floor is so huge that I have not seen you at all today.
No, like, it's been amazing to see it all again, but we've not seen each other throughout the day, but it's been awesome. It's been great.
It's been good though. All right, you can let me out.
No, that's it. He's there for the night now, right? Yeah. Yeah. I was just leaving there. But
oh man. All right.
Yeah, awesome guys over here at the Gravity Group, and like I say, something very different here. Which is great to see from those guys. Love it. What an absolutely incredible second day we've had at the IAAPA Expo 2019. It's been wonderful, and I've really enjoyed going to some of the smaller booths and manufacturers today and learning a lot of different different stuff, things that I had no clue about. Some of my highlights from today, we're talking to some of the dark ride and theming companies. We went to see the company that makes theme park maps. Honestly, it's been absolutely wonderful. Great to go and see the outdoor rides and also in them 2 tents outside of the main hall as well. So much to see at this event, but even more to cover tomorrow. Now, another big highlight for me, of course, was riding the SBF with the spinning vehicle on the front of the train. I thought that was absolutely incredible, really intense, and I wasn't expecting it to be anything quite like that, to be honest. It was awesome. Anyway, as you may have guessed already, tonight we're here at Fun Spot America, not too far away from Universal Orlando Resorts. We're here tonight for a special after party. We've been invited down by Great Coasters International, Ride Entertainment, KCL Lighting, and also Rides for You, for a wonderful evening down here, celebrating GCI, and of course something else very special as well, some new lighting that's set to be revealed on the Sky Coaster here. Now, when Fun Spot America actually bought this Sky Coaster, it actually came from MGM in Las Vegas. They brought it here, it still had the standard green lighting. What they've actually done is brought in a company called KCL, who have actually got a brand new lighting package on here as part of Ride Entertainment, and tonight they're going to be revealing it. So we're going to make our way up there shortly, get our wristbands, get checked in, have some drinks and food, and then we're going to have this reveal of the brand new lighting package. It used to be like floodlit in green, and tonight it's going to have, we assume, like different colours, maybe some rainbows like pulsating. I'm not too sure, but we'll head up there, and I believe we're going to be meeting the main man behind all of this. So yeah, very excited. Let's head up to Ride Entertainment.
Welcome to Fun Spot America here in Orlando. My name is Mark Rosenzweig. I'm with Ride Entertainment, and Chris Coons here is managing principal of KCL Engineering, and we're really excited to have you all here tonight. And first off, we want to give a big thank you to the entire team at Fun Spot America for putting this event together. The food was great. Really can't beat this location up here on the roof. So I was asked today why the Sky Coaster at this site is green, because it's probably the only green Sky Coaster in the world, at least lit green. But does anyone here know where this Sky Coaster came from originally? Yell it out. Exactly. Anyone here ever go to the MGM Grand Adventures theme park in Las Vegas? Well, that's where this Sky Coaster originally operated, and it was color green to kind of match with the Emerald City or mesh with the Wizard of Oz theme. So when they brought the ride here and opened it as part of the expansion of the park in 2013, they kept the original fixtures, and that's where we come tonight. Back in March, we visited with the Airy family after Chris and I actually were sitting in a car looking at this arch last year, and Chris said, man, wouldn't it be cool if we could put our system, our lighting fixtures on this ride, because it's such an iconic structure in Orlando. And we've had many projects with KCL. Some of you may know the Hang Time Coaster at Knott's Berry Farm being the most notable, with amazing lighting effects on the track and really taking that coaster to a new level from a visual perspective after dark. So we met with the Airy family back in March, and that was when the decision was made to move forward. And so that's where we are tonight. And I'll let Chris speak a few words here now, again from KCL Engineering.
Thanks everybody for coming. We really appreciate the turnout. We have a short show that we want to show you about what the lighting can do on this Sky Coaster. It's no longer a static HID solution. Now we have low wattage LED RGB fixtures on the structure. We would like everybody, we actually have the Sky Coaster shut down. If everybody wants to move over here to the flight plan, we can have a good view, and we'll do a countdown and then start the show here shortly once everybody gets out there. Let's count down. 3, 2, 1, go!
fantastic reveal there by KCL, the company responsible for the new lighting package on the Sky Coaster here at Fun Spot America. It looks great. The show that they did there, it was quite short, however, it really showcased the new capabilities of this lighting package. And yeah, it looks awesome. Just come a little bit further back here to the other side of the lake, so you get a bit of a better perspective on it all. They're going to be running the show tonight, here we go again, various different times so that you can see it. And of course it means that the park can fully customize it whenever they want to. Say they've got a special event going on here, or anything other major time they want to change the lighting, they can do. And that's the beauty of it. It can pulsate, it can do rainbows and so much more. And it's a huge improvement from the green lighting. You've got to think as well with this park, it's so close to the main road, it's so close to the I-4, and of course Universal Orlando Resort. So they really want to bring people in and draw them to the park. And the fact you've got all the colour changing lights now is absolutely fantastic. And of course there it is in its normal colours as it will be now, of course to represent the United States of America. Absolutely brilliant. You can see people there enjoying the Sky Coaster. Just want to say a big thank you to all the guys down here tonight for providing us with free rides, food, drinks, and of course a ride on the Sky Coaster as well. So if you do want to see our vlog from here and see the full park offering, we did film one a couple of months ago here on the channel. Tonight we're going to have a bit of a relax, a bit of a chill out, but I'll put a bit of footage in from some of the rides just so you can see them in action. And yeah, we'll see you a little bit later on where we'll wrap up the vlog. What an absolutely incredible night we've had here at Fun Spot America. As you can tell, my voice has started to go at the end of day 2 of IAAPA 2019. It has been absolutely incredible. What a day. Now, I've not really managed to get much footage at all tonight. We've just been making a lot of connections, chatting with a lot of people. It's been absolutely wonderful. However, like I said earlier on in the video, if you want to see more from this park, we was here about a month and a half ago and filmed all around the park, so check out the video. Yeah, tonight the lighting looks really, really good, what's been released. And again, a big thank you to the guys at Ride Entertainment, Great Coast International, Rides for You, and of course the park for having us down here tonight for this event. It's nearly midnight. It's been absolutely crazy, hasn't it? We've met so many people. What a day.
It's been amazing. I'm going to help him out because I know his voice is really struggling again.
Just a little.
But let me tell you, the first time you heard us speaking right at the start this morning was 15 hours ago, right? And actually, despite voices hurting and, you know, taking a lot of information, walking around IAAPA, seeing so many wonderful concepts and things, one of the greatest things, and Sean just mentioned it, is networking, getting to talk to people in the industry, being there at these stands, talking to the founders, creators, innovators of some of the most wonderful ride concepts, attraction concepts, theming companies, retail, food and beverage, leisure, just everything you can imagine in one place. It's spectacular. And
we've learned so much, we've met so many people, and that's been day 2 at IAAPA.
Day 2 complete.
Day 3 coming up tomorrow. Yes. Really looking forward to it. Of course, going to be back down there on the show floor. More to see. Come over here, Brad. Let's get you in.
Come on, Brad.
What day 2's been epic, hasn't it?
Oh, mate, that's one of the best days I've ever had. Just any attraction or anything, it was amazing.
I'm not going to get as emotional as last night in the day 1 video. I got a bit emotional, but I must say today's been another one of the best days I've ever had.
Just meeting people, experiencing IAAPA. I can't put words. I literally can't explain it to the camera right now.
Are you ready for day 3?
Big day, another day tomorrow. Bring it on.
Bring it on. We'll see you down at the expo. That means it's time to cue those credits. See you tomorrow.